So with memory, one of the biggest problems we have with keeping things in our long-term memory is when somebody is affected with amnesia, which is more of a psychological disorder. So there are two main types that we talk about. Do you know what they are?
First one is anterograde.
Yep, anterograde.
And then the next one is retrograde.
Good. Okay. So, what is your best definition of anterograde amnesia?
So it's like you can't transfer information into the short-term store, like from there into your long-term.
Yeah. So, can't record new memories. Okay. What about retrograde amnesia?
It's kind of similar, but it's an inability to get information from like the retrieval before a certain date.
Yep, so we can't remember old memories. So, usually when we have one of these, it's the issue of some kind of trauma, for example, brain damage. So, we've got this line. This line is our life. So here's death, and here's Earth. Here, let's add an hour 40. We have a trauma. It causes brain damage. So, on this line, if I was going to put a blue dot and a red dot, where would I put the blue dot?
Before the trauma?
Yes. So, I would put it over here because I can't get from the trauma to these memories that occur from here to here. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so then where would I put the red dot?
Oh, before trauma.
Yeah. So somewhere along this line. Doesn't really matter where, but the point is from here to here, I can't remember if I have retrograde amnesia. From here to here, I can't remember if I have anterograde amnesia. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, an example of this would be, let's say my trauma happened after I got married. So I'm married, I have 2 kids. This isn't color coded anymore, by the way. After I got married, I have 2 kids. I have a job as a teacher. This is the example we're going to work with. Okay? So, if I have anterograde amnesia, what happens to my marriage? What do I remember? Now it's going to be color coded again.
So you remember that you're married, but you don't remember anything before that.
It's I can't record new memories. So I know that I'm married.
You know you're married, you know you have 2 kids, and you have a job, but you don't remember what's been happening.
Yeah. I know I have 2 kids. I know I'm a teacher. I remember dating my husband. Whoops, that's worried. I wanted married. Okay. I remember dating my husband. I remember my wedding. I remember things like that. I remember having my kids. I remember everything about their lives until my trauma. And I remember that I am a teacher. I remember what I learned about how to be a teacher, but I don't remember the names of the kids in my current class. I don't remember how my husband and I celebrated our anniversary yesterday. And I don't remember that now my daughter's 16. Well, I might see her and my brain gets jogged, but I don't have all those memories stored. Can you think of an example of somebody, maybe a pop culture reference, that has anterograde? I'm just gonna this is blue, promise. Okay.
I probably do, I just can't think of any at the moment.
Okay. Have you ever seen the movie 50 First Dates? Okay. The woman in that definitely has anterograde amnesia, which they help her with by like creating a journal and a videotape that says, oh, by the way, this is everything in your life since the trauma. And she gets to remember for that day and then start again the next day. Kind of sucky. Okay. And then, so that's anterograde amnesia with this example. What about retrograde amnesia?
It'd be like just the opposite, that you remember the current things happening in your life, but you can't remember like who you love. You can't remember if you have a family or if you have a job or those kind of things.
Yeah. So I might have to get reminded every single day that, oh yeah, I'm married and I have 2 kids and I'm a teacher, even though I'm going and doing those things. So I don't remember my wedding or dating my husband. I don't remember giving birth to my 2 kids or however many birthday parties they had until I had my trauma. And I don't remember the education I got to become a teacher.
So is it always with trauma? Can you just kind of have that issue?
I don't know if it's always with trauma. I just think this is when it's most common. So I'd have to get back to you on that. But other than that, any other questions?
No.
Okay.